In any, well, when the ball is swinging, it's a good time to be bowling anyway, but it's a good time to be a bowler at this time.
Absolutely, and that's something which was seen with those two deliveries which we witnessed, isn't it? One from Bolt coming back in at that rapid pace to Dhoni, and one from Henry, which is just, you get these kind of deliveries, and as batsman you just go back and say that, okay, today I got a great ball, can't really do much about it, and move on with the game. I think, on the hindsight, that management will be thinking that, okay, should have bowled first, because they had the right change as well. When you brought back Vijay Shankar in, you knew that the fourth seamer will be required. That means the wicket was going to be helpful for the seamers. At times, even batting second, would have had enough challenges of sorts, because even now, if you get to 200, I think it's going to be a great contest in the game. That there will be something for the bowlers to play with. Now we'll have to wait and see whether Vijay Shankar and Raidu make use of this opportunity, because mind you that that one or two spots which we're talking about for World Cup. Every opportunity for any batsman, they should look at this as an opportunity and seal the moment. If they are able to bail the team out from this kind of situation, we'll have a massive claim for the World Cup spot.
I have little doubt that if the series was 2-2 at this stage instead of 3-1, then India might have bowled first. It's interesting. Rohit Sharma said at the toss that we want to test ourselves in these challenging situations. Yeah. But can it sometimes just affect the confidence? It's someone like a Shubman Gill. He comes, he plays those two shots, he looks really pretty, but the defensive game is important too, isn't it? He's got a shot to every ball. Suddenly he's thinking, I dreamt of playing for India, I've got 2 games and I've failed in both.
Well, it has two sides to it, isn't it? Yeah. Like you make your debut in these kind of conditions and create an impact that would have just fast-tracked things for him, isn't it? You would have been talking about saying, okay, let's take this guy. He's ready for this level. He can play a part for the World Cup as well, especially when there is a lot of pressure on someone like KL Rahul. So that's something which was interesting to see, but I think the kid has got talent, So I'm sure right now we've passed those phases where there are enough opportunities, enough platform that the talent doesn't go unnoticed. Like there are various platforms now to continue to make that kind of impact. So we'll have to wait and see how Shubman shapes up.
Yeah, I think in an earlier era you learned your defensive game first and then learned attacking shots. The world has changed at the moment where batsmen have all the attacking shot and they're learning their defense afterwards. Do you think 200's a good score if India can get there?
Well, they need at least that to make the game out of it. When you're bowling first, you have the advantage of on this particular track to really impact the game. If you have 200 now, the wicket will ease out a little. You've seen with cricket that's what happens, isn't it? The wicket has looked better than the previous game. Yes. It's quicker than the previous game. The last game was a bit spongy. Here, at least the ball is coming onto the bat. That's why I thought that maybe if you see of this first phase, you will be able to see some runs. But 200 is important. They need that much at least to make the match out of it.
A couple of good shots, but in those first 15 overs, the 2 balls that you'll remember are the one that just sneaked past Rohit's outside edge from Matt Henry and the one that came back in from Trent Boult. We think 200 is